Morning all, welcome to my next video. I'm still a little bit poorly, I've still got a sore throat, but I'm okay. And Andy's come to visit me in his new van, so we're going off up to Cullen today. I'm going to try and walk over to Fiddle Rock, which I couldn't get to last time because of the 2-metre height barrier. Still not going to make it because Andy's obviously in a 7-metre crafter and he won't make it anywhere near there. So I think we're going to park at Cullen Beach and walk up. That's if I can make him walk. And then I'm going to try and get to Finlater Castle because I think the car park's reopened. Then we're booked onto the air over at Cullen. So I'm going to get packed up, get him ready. Are you all ready to go to the beach? And get on the road, I think. We're in Cullen, parked at Cullen Beach, just on the roadside. So I'm going to go for a walk up the beach. And leave Mr. here, I can leave him for a little tootle when he's not feeling walking today. I might take him for a walk on the beach with the air in a bit, yeah? You gonna stay in the van, have a snoozes? Yeah, just have a snoozes. We're walking from Cullen Beach to Portknockie, which is 2 miles across the viaduct. And there's a path that takes you along, that's Portknockie, you can see it over there. When my van was breaking down the last time, that's where I was. Look how rough the sea is today. I'm knackered after just doing all them steps. Say hi, Andy.
I don't do stairs. I like canals, they're flat.
There's no canals in Scotland really, not many. Now we're nice and high up. You can just see Andy's van parked there. My van is just in front with doubles inside. And we had a little potter around and repeat and that was it, he was done. So we'll see when we come back if the tide's out a little bit. We might take him down to the beach a bit. He doesn't like it when it's stony though. So we're back on the viaduct that me and Brian were on. And we're headed that way. Let's see how far we get. We just walked off the viaduct, so there's Cullen Beach. That was the car park I was aiming for, but there's height barrier there and you can't really get in over there. I think there was a track leading down, but I couldn't quite figure out how to get in it. They put the height barrier there so vans can't park over there, that's right. So you can park in that bit. But I just ended up over there because Google Maps took me over there, so we've just put the vans on the road out the way a little bit. See how far we get. Andy's got a bad knee and I'm still a bit tired from not being poorly, so we're just going for a walk. It looks beautiful today though. We're still walking along the side of the golf course. This is one big golf course, but a very pretty view while you're doing it. You can see how far we've walked. That right down there is the town of Cullen village, whatever it is. So we walked right round this way. I think we've still got a bit to go yet. We're in Portknockie. We've just gone past the place where I parked last time. Technically we could have parked there I suppose because it was a lot quieter than it was the last time I was here. But look at this pretty little street. We're going down to the water to see if we can find Fiddle Rock. We're at the car park for Fiddle Rock, so that was what I couldn't get under the last time. There's absolutely no way Andy would get under it.
No.
Hence the walk.
I'll be parking here.
Dumping it. So we're going to go down here and see what we can see. I finally made it. Look, there it is. Oh look, we found a sea cave. Don't die, Andy. I can't drive your van and my van back. How cool is that? I was pretty brave, but not brave enough to go anywhere right close to it because it's quite windy out there. My little drone was swaying from side to side. Andy just said, "You're not flying it through the hoop." Like, absolutely not. That would be one way I would crash. Apparently it's called Fiddle Rock because it resembles a bow and a fiddle. That's why they call it Fiddle Rock, but it's just a natural sea arch. And as you can see, it's been quite well eroded over the years. It won't be here for very much longer, I don't reckon. But it's beautiful and I'm really glad I made it. Finally. This is why Andy is a very good friend. He brought a picnic.
You want a drink?
I didn't, yeah.
You want a drink?
Yes, please. I didn't think of bringing one. Thank you. That was a really good spot to have your dinner. So now we're going to set off to my little boy, see what we want to do from there. We've decided to drive over to Finlater Castle. Car park's now reopened. They were filming something, I don't know what it was. I don't know, a movie of some description. So the Ducat is over there. And then we're heading down this track to go and see.
What, does anybody know what they were filming?
Did Google it.
Did you Google it?
I don't think. Odyssey? Odyssey. I think it might have been.
I've never heard of it.
It's up. Isn't it from a book? I think it's from a book. So yeah, we're going to have a look. I think the castle's set in the cliff. I did bring the drone, but it's quite greasy, so I don't know if I'm going to send it up. Let's see how brave I'm feeling. I think we left the sunshine back in Portknockie. That wind's quite cold up here. Gonna head to the castle first, and while Andy's got some motivation, and then do the Ducat on the way back, I think. But it's very, very windy over here. I really don't think I'm sending my drone up in this. I was lucky at both Fiddle Rocks. It was down in the cove sort of thing, so it was a bit protected, but it's way out in the cliff face there, isn't it? Got a harvest going on in the field next to us. Look at the size of that thing.
It's like watching Clarkson's farm.
Massive.
See, Gerald's in it. Gerald!
See the size of it. It's huge. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Finlater Castle. How spectacular does that look? That looks amazing. I wonder if you can walk down there. Finlater Castle dates back from the 15th century, but it's possibly the actual stronghold has lasted from here since the 13th century. There's the reconstruction drawing here, you can see, shows it's in 1455 when Sir Walter Ogilvy of Olcovin was granted licence by King James II to add on strength of fortification of his castle of Finlater. It's not very strengthened now, as you see. So from the looks of the drawing, that rock there would have once been a bridge leading out to the castle. It obviously went a fair way out as well. It's been eroded by time. It's absolutely amazing. What a beautiful place. Bit of a walk, and then obviously you have to walk down there. It's absolutely spectacular. Look at it. We are going to try and go up that track, see how far we get. It's pretty windy. We're going to try and climb into the ruins and see what we can see to the camera. Look, there's the ruins right on the cliff. Look at where I am. I'm a bit scared. I like heights, but this is very precarious because that's a sheer drop down the cliff and there's a big hole down there. I think we're giving up now because that was a little bit scary, and I haven't got a walking pole, and I've got my little dog in the van, so if I got injured I don't want to leave him with no mummy.
You are injury prone?
I am injury prone, but Steve's drone is down there somewhere. When he lost it, this was where he crashed his first drone. He sent me the location. I was going to see if I could find it, but I'm sorry Steve, I'm not climbing down there. Absolutely no. The chances of it being there are pretty slim anyway, with all the storms and stuff we've had in the meantime, but it would have been fun if I could found it. Perched dramatically on top of a 50-foot high cliff overlooking the Moray Firth, Finlater Castle possesses a captivating history dating back to 1246. The castle's Gaelic-derived name, Finlater, meaning White Cliff, describes its striking location. The ruins visible today date largely back to the late 14th century, when the castle was extensively rebuilt, possibly by Sir John Sinclair, reflecting influences from Roslin Castle near Edinburgh. Despite its storied past, the castle fell into decline by the early 17th century, after the Ogilvy family relocated to Cullen House. Left abandoned, the castle gradually fell into the ruin that you see today. Local folklore tells of a nursemaid who tragically lost a child under her care. She is said to wander the ruins for eternity, desperately searching for her lost charge. So we've come down to the bottom of the castle to have a look, but if you look, that's where Steve's drone is on what he sent me. It's up there somewhere, or was. I could probably climb it. I don't think I'm going to though. This is the view of the castle from below. So we were up on them top two, weren't we? Look how high it is and how rough the sea is. Oh well, time to climb all the way back up there, head to the vans and head to the air, and then I think we deserve a pint, don't you? This is the Ducat. There's obviously still a lot of nesting birds. Look at how disgusting the floor is. You can't get in, it's barred. But you can't just take it in. Look, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, we're at the air. I'll set up on the bed, so he's nice and cosy. I'm on pitch number 4. Can't remember what time was what I was on last time. Andy's on number 9 behind me, over there. So I think we're going to go for a little walk into Cullen, see what that's about, and get some tea. Run by boat, I'm on for sale down there.
You will never make a fisherman! Yes, Simon.
Obviously the tide is out, so they ain't going anywhere anytime soon.
That's good. Good times by boat.
Look at the little rocks you can buy for £1.50. Castle Hill, Bannon, Cullen. Beware of the sea. They're quite cute. We fell into the pub. Cheers. We've ordered a Chinese. We've got to wait for about 10 minutes to be made. So we're going to go and sit on the benches over here and wait for our tea. How's this for a little view while we sat waiting for our Chinese to be made? Look at the sky, it looks lovely. Back with our Chinese. As you've noticed, I've changed location, so we're in Andy's van. This is the 7-metre crafter. It's very long.
Big bus.
It's a big bus. There's so much space. I could dance around in here compared to being in Gladys. My tea is ready. Look, oh, it looks so good.
Camping. I'm always slumming it camping. I never eat well camping.
Andy always gets takeaway camping. And it's really good.
Well, barbecue.
I'm actually really hungry, so I can't wait. I'm a night, beautiful people, where I am going to bed. I'm tired. It's quite early. It's only like 9:45 or something. Really quite early, but I'm really shattered. I've had 2 really early nights because I've been absolutely knackered. I was up on the open yesterday, so I was up early yesterday. And we've done a fair bit of walking today. So me and him are going to bed, having a nighttime pee. And then we're going to sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Morning all. It's still quite early, but I'm up, I'm awake. I can hear the sea, I can hear the seagulls. I had a really good night's sleep. It's peaceful here. Has been the 2nd time I've stayed here, and it's been lovely and peaceful. So Mr. Man here has woke me up whinging. It's obviously getting sunny and he wants to go out on the beach. Even though it's still quite early. I'm going to go down to the harbour toilets, have a wash and brush my teeth. And then I'll take him out for a little poodle, and I'll come back and make myself a cup of tea. It's a beautiful morning. The sun's about coming out now. I'm out with Doug. Look at how beautiful it is this morning. It's rather chilly though compared to yesterday. It feels a lot cooler. The harbour toilets were closed, so I had to get ready in the van. It's probably about 8 o'clock now. I've just seen Andy, so he's going to make me a cup of tea. Get some breakfast and then get back to site. I think we might go paddleboarding this afternoon if the weather's alright. It's rather windy up here though, so maybe it's time to make tracks and head away from the coast. There's Mr. Happy bumbling along. As you can see, it's really rocky on this side. The beach is all the way over there, so he probably wouldn't do that walk. Might see if we can get him down to the harbour in a minute. There's a little beachy bit down there. But you see Happy just bumbling this morning. He wanted to go out for a wee, but other than that, he's quite tired, I think. He did sleep all night under the blankets with me. It did go rather cold. I showed Andy the cat cemetery last night, and he's come up with a nice idea that I should paint stone and leave it for Daisy like people have. Obviously couldn't have the pets buried here, and that's like a really nice idea. I think I might do that actually, because it's beautiful here and it'd be a nice place to come back to remember. So I'll try and get my artistic skills out and do something, I think. We decided to come for breakfast in Aviemore on the way back. So I've got a full breakfast with no beans, no tomato, and Doug is under there having a drink. I'm all showered and happy, and he's Mr. Happy. He's been snoozing away, bless him. He must have been tired. I have got a leak on the van. So I got back yesterday, checked it because I did have to top up at Cullen. It's dropped to way below the minimum on the water bottle, and underneath is wet, so it's definitely 100% got a leak. I'm just gonna have to get it to the garage and see what goes on. I knew there was something going on with it. Everybody kept telling me I was paranoid to keep topping it up and the water bottle will find its own level, but if I hadn't been, I probably would have overheated by now, so being paranoid sometimes is a good thing. I'm not going to record anything else. I'm just gonna, because I'm getting ready for work, I've got loads of chores to do. It's very boring to watch, but we've got Thunder in the Glen at the weekend, so I'm on a late. I'm going to head down in the morning to see the bikes. So I'll take you to go and see the bikes. Site's completely full, lots of bikers on. So yeah, I'll take you down and see Thunder in the Glen if you've not already seen that from last year. That was really good, but I think the weather's supposed to be better than it was last year because it rained last year, so I'm really looking forward. I'm going to go head down with Brian, and Andy I think is going to come separately in his van to come and have a look, and then he's going off to do something for the day. He's away on Sunday, so it's his last couple of nights, so yeah, he's just chilling, and he's not been very well. He's had what I've had, but he's obviously caught it down in Manchester and I've caught it up here. Everybody keeps telling me it's a form of COVID. He's still hanging around and I'm still feeling pretty tired, so I don't know. It's going, but it's very, very slow process. So I'm just gonna chill the afternoon and get my chores done and not do a lot. So I'll pick you back up when I go into town to see the bike. Good morning, lovely people. It is the morning of Thunder in the Glen in Aviemore. B and Brian are going to go down in his van, try and park up the top end of Aviemore because the bikes don't set off till 12 and we're working at 1. So we're going to see some of the parade and then we're heading straight off to work. And I think Andy is probably going to park a bit further on the other side of Aviemore, and he's going off for the day to do something, I don't know what. So we're going to shortly head off into town, get some breakfast, and go and have a wander around the bikes and then line up to see the parade. There's a lot of bikers on site. I can hear them all leaving, so they're all going down to the McDonald Resort obviously to meet up with their, what are they called? Biking groups, factors or something like that, and then they'll do, I think it's 36-mile ride. They go up to Granton, come back again, and then tomorrow they'll go up the mountain. So I'm going to go and have a look because I had a look last year and it was really good, and I really wish I would have taken the day off, but sadly me and Brian are working 1 till 10. It's got to be done. Work's got to be done. Pennies have got to be earned. Little Mr. Man, he's not been too good the last 2 days, bless him. He's just a bit off. He's eating, he's just really slow. I've having to pick him up to get him up and down the steps a couple of times. I think he's just getting on and a bit achy, bless him. So I'm going to leave him here to snooze the day away. My little man. It's not what you know, it's who you know. So we've been allowed by the petrol station to park Brian's van here at the petrol station so we could just dart back out. We let the boys park on the site when they go to the beach, so it's tit for tat, so we can just head off when we're ready to work. Well, coming in for the fuel. Rather noisy in Aviemore today. Something that the McDonald Resort started to do on the green here is grass sledding. They give you a little sled and you slide down the hill. I actually quite fancy trying it. A bit loud this morning. We're all coming down the road, obviously going up to the McDonald Resort. Andy's on Aldi somewhere, so we're going to find him. He's come for breakfast and I am having Nutella. No, I am a little bit disappointed with the pancakes because it only came with a little thingy of Nutella like that. There's just about enough for free. So there's the McDonald Resort with all of the tents and vans and caravans on the back, and then the bikes are just behind me all lining up ready to go. It's very, very busy here. I should have brought my sunglasses. I forgot them. It wasn't sunny in Glenmore, it was dull and it was cold. I came with my coat. There's a lot of bikes here. Look at this. It's an memorial saying we ride as one. That's dead sweet. A lot of polishing on that, isn't there? Look how pretty it is. Look at these two big guys on stilts. That's cool. Trying to find somewhere to stand. It's absolutely mobbed. Look at it. Everyone's so busy. Found somewhere to stand. We've got about 15 minutes left. I'll see if you can even hear me. Look at how many people are here. Okay, ready to go now. Follow the crowd around the road. That's it, all done. Off I go to work. So I'm going to finish this video here. I say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. See you later.